Oh, nice. We're recording. Shout out Big Mike Obama.
Big Mike.
Did they catch that?
Yeah.
I hope so. Nice.
Big Mike. Love Big Mike. Big Mike's great. I think that Big Mike's sort of filled the void with conservatives where like they stopped making sex comedies where that all had a joke about a guy fucking a tranny.
Yeah.
That's basically filled that exact void.
Except IRL.
Because they want...
And it's the press.
Because they, like, it's on its face, it seems political and slightly racist.
Well, yeah, of course.
But I think more so than it being political, it's kind of just guys. I think more than it being political, guys like making jokes about chicks being dudes.
Yeah. But also it's kind of meta racist because it's like the guys who probably perpetrated that definitely were racist. But maybe there was a little bit of them that was like, well, I don't want to come out and be racist. But I got no problem with commenting on the fact that black women are much more muscular. So I'm going to call Obama's wife a man.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Big Mike.
Yeah. There is a certain brand of, if you're a conservative but you're not really willing to be openly racist, they do kind of do a sort of a nee. I'm not touching you.
It's a little nana boo boo. Yeah, I'm not touching you. That's But yeah.
Remember when Obama, the Tucker Carlson guy who said he blew Obama or whatever?
Oh, yeah. And then Tucker Carlson, didn't he interview him for like a half an hour or something like that?
I think it was a full podcast.
He gave him so much time to speak on it. Why would you blow Obama?
He was his waiter or butler or something.
Well, no, I think Obama's his personal chef, right? That's the guy who died under mysterious circumstances.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Yes, yeah.
I think this guy was just some gay dude who was like, I blew Obama.
It'd be funny if he was a gay dude and they're like, so what was it that you came on the show to tell me today? I blew Obama. And
That's awesome.
I sucked his dick. And he came. All over my
is
face.
That you, Big Mike?
It's funny.
Get out of here.
Before I sucked his dick, I talked like a gay guy. Now I talk like Obama.
He came in my head, and now I talk like this.
He came in my head.
Shot one in my cranium.
He shot jizz into my skull.
Gotta have that cup. Obama's too.
Every guy who blew Obama, there's like, it'd be funny if Obama was gay and blowing him made you had to start talking like him. It was like a spell. But then there's like a bunch of guys who just started talking like Obama, but they're closeted.
Yeah.
I don't know why I talk like this. I'm a straight guy, married. I love my wife.
Or it's a repressed memory. I don't know why I talk like this. I can't remember last year.
Yeah. And Obama talks like that because he sucked his own dick. It's actually just his dick that makes you talk like that.
Yeah. Has Obama ever come out and formally addressed this? Is there any part of him that's like, I should really clear the air?
No, but it is funny to imagine. He certainly heard about it.
Of course.
Like, what the fuck?
It's got to be one of those things where he's like, fucking man. He's got to be Joe Biden about it. Will you shut up, man?
What are you talking about, man? I blew Obama, man.
That would suck so much if
Yeah.
if everybody was like, your wife's a man.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no, she's not.
But yeah, because you're not acknowledging it in any way.
No, you can't.
It's just not a move.
He loses if he ever says anything about it. The only way he would win is if he said, yes, she is a man, and I love him.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get around it.
Yeah. I guess.
And then Michelle goes, I'm a man?
It'd be funny to think if Michelle's heard about it.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I guess they've all heard about it, but in what capacity? I guess that you know, they scroll. Obama's on Reels.
Yeah, of course.
Obama's on Reels just like anyone else.
They have to have seen it.
Do you think it'd be funny, like how high up does it go where guys just have like chicks with their tits out on the algorithm? I mean, I'm sure it's all the way to the top. It goes all the way to the top.
There's probably a better algorithm at the top.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. But I guess what I'm really
more racist.
Yeah.
And there's better tits.
they unlock to more racist algorithms.
It's like hyper racism and more realistic looking AI tits.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Better breastfeeding. Videos.
Yeah, it's like how the military gets all the good technology before everyone else. They're like, exactly. We've already got the better AI tits algorithm. Yeah. We got that 10 years ago, dude.
It's like videos of like Sarah McLachlan breastfeeding, where it's like, oh man,
yeah,
we got the best breastfeeding. We got famous people breastfeeding.
What's the thing on Grok where you can like undress people?
I didn't know you could do that. I thought they got like stricter on Grok.
Well, all I know is that it was a controversy. I've never actually used it.
Okay.
But I do know that was a thing.
Because I think they put the kibosh on making videos of dudes making out.
Oh, damn.
Which I probably made at least like 10.
Yeah.
10 videos of dudes making out.
Yeah. The CIA had that 15 years ago.
Yeah.
They had dude making out technology.
I made one video of me and Matt Byrne making out. It was disturbing at first, but then it got funnier the more that I watched it.
Did you send it to him?
No, I never showed it to him. I'm kind of I don't know how he would react. Because it is like kind of weird. Like, hey man, check it out. I made this video of us making out. Look how real it looks. You're smiling.
Ha ha ha, right?
What do you say to that? I could just throw it on the story. People would just be like, what?
What the fuck?
It looks real enough, too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because it, I don't know how it does it, but it kind of like, even in the video, like from our front-facing, our faces, it was able to kind of do a good job of figuring out like what our side profiles looked like. And then also, like, Matt smiles really hard after we get done making it. Like, it looks like he really enjoyed it. So it's a really realistic video of us, like, kind of just face fucking each other. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
But it could induce a panic attack in him if I sent it.
It's funny because that banning that technology, it like saves women from like getting like regular women from dudes making like AI porn of them, and dudes getting gay allegations. Those are the two groups that really benefited from that.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine? It's got to be crazy to have been in like middle school, high school the past few years with that technology coming out.
I wouldn't.
Unbelievable.
I would have not survived.
Oh my goodness.
I think I probably would have ended up killing myself.
Holy shit.
I was middle school.
Can you imagine the kid? Because how many groups do you think because you know how like when you're in your friend group, there was like every friend group had like the one kid who people didn't really like, who like, or at least they made fun of all the time. Coming to school one day and your friends, hey bro, it's you making out.
It's a nightmare. Yeah, and then somebody else goes, check out this beheading video.
Check out this video of you making out with your mom.
Now check out this AI video of her getting beheaded.
And then fucking their neck. Oh my god.
But yeah. I do remember, this was probably not cool, but when I was in middle school, there was this one kid that, he was so cocky and arrogant. And I remember everyone just kind of hated the shit out of him. So we came together and made, what was that? Do you remember Kick? It was like a chat room thing.
Yes, yeah.
We made a Kick account of like a lady. It was a fake account.
No.
And we catfished him. And we would like talk to him through the account. And he like, I don't know if he thought it was real or how like, if he was discerning it at all. But I remember we set up like fake dates for the weekend. And then we'd come back to school on Monday and be like, hey, man, how'd your date go? And he'd be like, dude, it was the best. And I remember somebody in the chat was like, how big is your penis? And he was throwing up like gargantuan. He's claiming like 8 or 9. Like, nice.
Questions a middle school girl would never ask.
I know. It's all of his boys on the other end, too. But yeah, then
That's
I
so
think
tough.
one day we were finally like, it's us. And he's like, I know.
Well, I mean, that only
He deflected
response.
really well.
Yeah.
He's like, I know.
Only
Just
response.
fucking around.
Yeah.
Like, no, you weren't. But he kind of handled it so well to where I was like, I think he might have known.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, that's the only way to go along with that.
Yeah. He honestly kind of mogged us at the end of the day because
Shit.
it really didn't seem to affect him when we told him about it. We
Yeah.
were like, damn.
I
And
mean,
I
look-
started to wonder, did somebody let him in on it?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if he did know about it and just played it off really well, then honestly, kind of jokes on you guys. He got to think that a chick was into him for a little bit. He got to get a little excited. Was it a girl from your school or no? It was just like
It's
some,
completely made
yeah,
up
okay.
lady.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Google
yeah.
imaged a picture of a girl our age.
Yeah.
Threw it on Kick.
Yeah.
I was not in charge of the chat. Somebody else did
Mhm.
all the talking.
Okay.
But I would
Yeah.
give suggestions here and there. Like, ask him this.
Yeah. I remember we, in 8th grade, back when Instagram was people were kind of first getting on Instagram, we made a fake Instagram of one of my friends without his knowledge, and we're
Nice.
like DMing women and stuff. And and we were posting crazy. This was back when, like, on your regular account, it was normal to post random wild shit, and we were posting wild shit for Instagram at that time in 2013.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I remember one time some guy in one of our classes who was like a grade older than us was like, yo, that guy's fucking like DMing chicks and stuff. And we were like, all right, we should cool it.
That's brutal. Did he know about it at all?
We told him eventually. Yeah.
He never, like, came across the profile, though?
No, I don't think so, because there was no Explorer or anything, or you know,
That's
it was,
true.
I don't really, I kind of forget how it all worked back when we had the old interface, but it was like you
Yeah.
just saw who you followed, and so we didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think people would. You're right.
Yeah.
People weren't being suggested.
You ever done? I remember a while back, I went to the Wayback Machine where you can like just type in a website and choose what it looked like on the date. Like pick a date,
No.
and it'll like go back to that web page. And I went back on YouTube from like 2009, like July of 2009, and I clicked on a video. It was like anime, or no, it was like Hot Chicks of Comic Con 2009. It was
Nice.
like a chick with her tits out on the front, and one of the top comment goes, "The shit I do for vagina."
Yeah, man, I feel that.
Man, the shit I do for vagina.
That might be the most relatable sentence anyone's ever said.
I know, shit never changes.
I know. Whether it's the 2009 anime convention or
Well,
if you're like trying to pursue stand-up comedy at a high level,
Yeah.
you're still just going, man, the shit I do for vagina.
Yeah. No, I mean literally starting a $1 billion business. You're
It's all.
interviewing chicks at or even I don't even know what that guy meant by that comment. What I assume that meant he jacked off to that video probably. because all he's doing is watching a video, unless the video like just sort of was like a reminder to him of his life, being like, man, the shit I do for this shit.
Or maybe he's just had a buddy named Vagina that he helped out a lot.
This is my buddy Vagina Jones. No, it's like when you call your friend by his last name. This is fucking Ricky Vagina.
Yo, Vagina. I do remember in 6th grade, this kid made me laugh really hard because he said, just out of nowhere, he was like, man, if I ever have a son, I'm going to name him Vag. And I was like, nice.
I had a kid who I knew in middle school, or like one of us mentioned like a guy we knew who had a funny name, and like he like clearly tried to like it got a laugh, and he tried to one up the story with like a story of his own.
Yeah.
And because I was like, yeah, I knew this guy, or I think it was like my mom had a friend whose name was this, and people were like, whoa, what a crazy name. And then this kid, he goes, oh man, my mom had a friend whose name was Hairy Penis.
That's great. No, he didn't.
Retard.
This is my mom's friend.
Harry Penis.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that'd be cool to be named like John Vagina or something like that.
Yeah.
Have a really normal first name, but then your last
Yeah.
name is just Vagina.
There's some people out there. Yeah. You know Noah Kaniga?
No, I don't.
He's pretty popular on Instagram.
Nice. I know Danny G. German.
Danny G. German. There was some Instagram reel of like I saw where like people had weird names and some guy I think was named Dylan Rape.
There's like no world where you can see the word rape being a name. Where somebody'd be like, should we change it? And they're like, no. It's the family name. Come on. I don't care what the other implications are.
I knew a guy named, his last name was Faga, F-A-G-A.
That's close.
Yeah, Faga.
That's tough.
It was tough, yeah. I remember I had a guy, I guess his name isn't really important, but I was in a PE class with this guy, last name Faga, and this other kid, this kind of like nerdy kid, but it was like I was in 6th grade and he was in 8th grade, right? So we kind of had the seniority.
Yeah.
I remember one time me and my friends, we were out playing basketball during recess or something, and they were on the court over, and we were just like messing around, and one of the kids like I think threw the ball at me or something, and I was like joking around. I was like, "Oh, dude, you hit my wiener," and then this kid like heard me and was like, "It's like, hey man, when you get to 8th grade, you're gonna have to say the real word. We say penis."
Who are these children? You're gonna have to say the real word. That's great.
In 8th grade, we say penis.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Stop saying wiener. Yeah, I miss being in 8th grade.
Did you ever have when you were in like or elementary?
Man, if I could take it back.
Man, if I could go back.
If I could go back to 8th grade.
With the shit I know now.
The kind of game that I have now. If I could just utilize that in 8th grade.
You get your wish is granted and you get to go back to 8th grade. They send you back to 8th grade and you walk into school with a pink cowboy hat on. You're peacocking.
You just get molested.
No, I remember being really scared of going into middle school based on like, because I didn't have any older brothers, so it was my friends with older brothers would tell them what middle school or high school was like, and then that would make it like that story would get corrupted and spun differently, and then it would make it to me like third hand basically. And I was pretty terrified of middle school and high
it's
school.
like the most daunting thing in the world to think of.
Yeah.
Going to 8th grade when you're in 6th grade or something.
It was especially preposterous too because I went to a K through 8 school, and the middle school was literally right next, like it was the same building.
I still remember being in 6th grade and hearing a story about 2 of the 8th graders having sex. And I was like,
oh god, for some reason I thought you were only talking about. I went to guys fucking.
No, what's your problem?
In my head, 8th graders could only be guys.
Yeah. 2 8th grade boys had full gay sex at my school. And I was terrified going, oh, I don't want to be an 8th grader.
Yeah, if someone says 8th grader, my mind immediately goes to dudes.
Yeah.
Women are not 8th graders.
I still remember a couple of when I was, I think in 6th grade, some of the 8th graders thought I was funny. That meant the world to me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still friends with one of the guys on Facebook. and I'll see because I
Nice.
have my Instagram linked to my Facebook, so he'll view my stories on there. I'm like, there he is, man. That's the coolest guy of all time.
Yeah.
He's probably just like
Yeah.
he's probably doing HVAC.
Regular guy. Yeah, dude, I remember when I was a freshman in high school, I was in a Spanish class that was like mixed freshmen sophomores, and I was like one of the funny guys who would like crack jokes in that class.
Yeah.
There was a chick in
Means
who
everything.
I know. There's a chick I sat next to who was a sophomore who thought I was funny, and it was like, I probably could have fucked her. Looking back on it,
If you could just go back with the game you got now, so you could finally fuck that
that
sophomore.
That's another one of those moments of looking back at a time you totally missed the signals. I remember I lost my ID and I had to get a new profile or whatever ID photo taken, and I like had to leave class and I like came back during the middle of class and she was like, "Can I see it?" And she's like, "Oh, that's cute," and I was like, "Hi."
Yeah. I had a class like that, biology in 9th grade. I found out like after like 2 or 3 years after, like multiple of the women in the class that I was in had a crush on me,
Yeah.
and they just flew over my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. I remember one of them would like sit in my lap, and I would just be like, oh, she's a good friend. And then whenever there was like a project, the girls would like call me over to their table.
Damn.
And I just didn't
Holy.
understand that they like wanted,
God.
they were like into me. And then one guy, I didn't understand that. And then there was another dude who was very good looking, but none of the girls were interested in him because he just was he was just good looking. Like he didn't really have anything to say. And then one day, it was probably in the middle of the year. And I had been killing in this class too.
Yeah.
With every joke that I made.
Yeah.
And then this guy just turns to me one day and goes, "You're pretty fucking ugly, man." And I was like, what the hell? Dude? I was like, why would you say that?
Was it clavicular?
Yeah. But I was like, what the fuck? I didn't understand like the game that was happening. That he was probably just kind of mad that like the ladies were giving me more attention than him.
Damn.
And he was like very good looking and also jacked. And a year older than me, and he literally I don't think he could handle it's like, this guy should not be getting more attention from women than me. He's like, you're ugly. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I thought we were boys.
If only you could go back.
He would laugh at my jokes, too, so it really hurt that he said that to me.
You're ugly. That is honest. You kind of you could probably still pull that move. If a guy who's less attractive than you is getting more play, just be like, "Hey, bro, you're ugly." Most guys probably still wouldn't be able to handle that.
That would still hurt if somebody said that to me.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what the hell, dude? I thought we were having fun. Yeah, I wonder what that guy's up to. Probably also doing HVAC.
Yeah.
He's doing HVAC with the other guy that was in 8th grade.
Yeah. And those chicks also work there.
Yeah, they all work in the office.
We gotta go back, man.
Yeah, dude, I wish I could go back to 9th grade.
You could go back to college.
I know.
That used to be a much.
You also could go back to college. There's no limit on the amount of bachelor's degrees you can get.
It's totally true.
I know there's some idiot who got his like life's work is that he got like 50 bachelor's degrees, and they like never did anything with any of them.
That was Pat.
There he is.
Pinked. If you guys could see this.
He told us to shush when he came out. Pat, would you like to say anything into the?
I'm going to bed.
All right.
Night, Pat. What? Oh.
Good to see you.
I hope the feed picked that up. I hope these lav mics are strong.
Oh, see, now Pat, now he does want to be on the
Yeah,
podcast.
he loves attention, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, stick your mug in the frame right now, Pat.
Walk into the frame. Come on. No, he's. Come on. If you're gonna disrupt the flow of the pod.
There he is. See, he's
Yeah,
alive.
get the full body into it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Show him the backside.
What
Your
do you got?
full ass came out just.
All right. Well, that was the Pat appearance.
Yeah. By the way, the only reason that he's not on the episode, if you're wondering right now
Yeah.
why this is a Patless episode, it's just because he got too drunk earlier.
Yeah.
That he can't be here. So.
Yeah.
Which never stopped him before from being
No.
on the pod. I don't know why it stopped him this time.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd love if he came out and explained himself.
No, we can leave it.
Yeah,
I think
guess
it's all right. Fuck, what were we talking about? I forgot.
we were talking about going back to 9th grade and so we could get pussy.
That's right. Oh, going back to college.
Oh, yeah.
I
I've
feel
thought
like
about going back to college.
that used to be more of an acceptable move.
Yeah.
Not as acceptable anymore. People still do. I mean, it's totally reasonable to go to college.
I actually
A lot
don't
of people
even
go
know if that's acceptable or unacceptable just because I've been out of the college game for so long.
True. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, what I mean by acceptable, because obviously there's a lot of reasons why people go to college not straight out of high school. What I mean by acceptable, what I'm referring to, is going back to college to get pussy.
Yeah, that's probably not that cool. You probably can't Van Wilder your way into it these days.
I bet it happens, but it's definitely
I'm sure it happens. And people are just like, hey, what the hell, man?
yeah. Well, definitely not the like dorm guy.
Yeah, no. You can't get in the dorm. I'm going to be 28 in like 2
Yeah.
months. I can't hit a dorm room right now.
No. Although I mean, look, there's a way to do it where I guess getting pussy is a different thing, because I know my brother knew people who were like grad students who like they were in like the same clubs and stuff when he was like an undergrad, and it seemed pretty normal. They're like still
Yeah.
friends, but
That's one thing. But if you're
Yeah.
like, I'm going back to school to get some puss, man. It's like, I think you need to learn how to just get puss in whatever environment you're already in.
Oh yeah, dirty dog in it just is not really a.
No.
You kind of just have to go to be a local dive bar, dirty dog.
No.
Guys with like strategies where they like orient their life around getting pussy is just
That's how you know we're honest, because we're in like one of the least pussy getting worlds.
true. Very much so. Open mic comedy, yeah.
Because there really is, nobody's ever said I'm doing comedy for the pussy.
Yeah.
Because it's really like an anti-pussy getting pursuit for
definitely
like the
not.
first few years.
It is.
Probably
Yeah.
even some of the later years too.
Well, it's
And then it starts happening a little bit, and you're like, okay, cool.
yeah. If you're getting pussy within your first couple of years of comedy, you're a real scumbag.
Yeah, because you're probably just fucking open micers.
Yeah.
That is the guys who are like, I'm here for the puss, man. It's like,
Yeah.
you've been doing this for 6 months.
Yeah. It's really a.
You just fuck the host.
It's a long game.
Yeah.
And then
You
even
fuck the
then.
host. She has 2 kids.
Yeah.
You have 3. Neither of you should be here right now.
Yeah. People who be fucking the comics, shit.
I've never been a fan of that.
I haven't been a fan of that. Also, not one of them has tried to fuck me. So,
That's true as well for me.
but I'm also not going for it. So I think you sort of
Yeah.
find yourself in those sorts of situations. I don't put myself in
I
those
always
kinds of
wonder how-
situations.
Yeah, well, I guess it's just. I guess you could just view it as the same type of people who fuck the people they work with.
Yeah. Or, yeah, people who do the same shit.
Yeah.
But
I know that's why Alex Osuna was advocating for getting a job. He was like, man, you just get a job. Get like a job at McDonald's, and then you can just fuck those ladies that work there. I was like, what are you talking about, dude?
you went, I'm not that Mexican.
Yeah. He was like, you just fuck the people who you're around. And I was like, oh, okay. I love Alex
I mean,
Osuna.
I guess that is, yeah. There's some guys who it's kind of like the you like being a cowboy, like blowing into town, fucking a couple of the chicks there, and then just keeping it pushing,
Yeah.
moving on to the next town. But
Yeah,
like
rambling, man, dude.
yeah, get a job, work there for 6 months, fuck the chick who works there.
That's just
Quit.
Don Draper maxing a little bit.
Yeah, kinda. Damn, he was cool.
Yeah, that guy was so cool.
You just sort of stunted my brain for a second. Made me want to think about getting pussy in the 60s. Makes me want to wear a suit and get pussy.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Never gotten pussy in a suit, I don't think.
I don't think I'm a suit pussy getting guy.
Wedding pussy is still out there.
That's true.
That's
I don't
kind of
know
the situation.
anybody getting married.
Exact
You have to
same
get
situation.
invited to a wedding in order to get wedding pussy.
I know. I'm kind
Or-
of getting a little nervous about that because people I mean, people I know who work in like the corporate world or whatever, and I mean, I guess it's sort of true for everyone, but when people start talking about wedding season, it'll happen. And then people are like, oh yeah, it's wedding season. All my friends are getting married, so I got 5 weddings this year, and it's a destination, and I'm like, yeah.
You do wonder if you're a retarded guy when you get invited to
I don't
0
wonder.
weddings.
I'm not wondering.
That does make you go, oh, I guess I am living a retarded man's life.
I've been to 2 weddings in my entire life. One was my aunt when I was, I think, 4 years old, and one was my cousin.
I've probably been to like 4, 5, most when I was growing up. Maybe like 1 or...
Yeah.
I think actually only like... Yeah, maybe 1 since I've been an adult.
Yeah. I've definitely never been to one where it's like...
I don't get invited to weddings, though.
No.
I'm totally happy about it, too.
Well, I mean, I think this is sort of...
I'm happy to have Down syndrome. I'm happy to have adult onset Down syndrome.
This might be a chicken or the egg situation of us also having no female friends.
That's also true. We have 0 platonic... I mean, I guess by proxy we have female friends, but...
Not really.
It's not like we're on a, hey, let's grab lunch basis.
Well, the female friends we do have, I kind of hate hanging out with them, so...
Yeah, we don't have any, like, female
And I'm
friends.
not getting invited to their weddings, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Though it might be to us.
Yeah. I'm just trying to Corey Wayne it till I die.
It's normie maxing is when you got wedding season.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the only distinction between us and normies is that we're more retarded.
Yeah.
It's not like we're these exceptional dudes.
No.
We're just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
We just know that we're funnier than them.
Ha ha. Ha ha. Destination wedding. Get married. 30 of your closest friends. Joke's on you, pal.
Did you leave last night before we started talking about drinking Pat's cum?
Oh, no, I was there.
Okay, cool.
I think I might have said that.
Good. I was there. That was happening for a while. I got pretty drunk last night, so I couldn't quite remember.
That was fun. No, I remember
when?
the... well, I mean,
he was getting pretty mad about that.
He was, but then it got funny again.
Yeah.
But then, well, I do remember that Pat. I mean, I don't want to step on the guy's bit. I think we might have even talked about it on the podcast, but doing the Denzel Washington impression, Pat's where he becomes like we're not get back to my uneducated like Southern black guy from the 50s when he's off camera. That I remember he. I remember Pat called him the Blackter at one point. That was fun though. That was That was some good laughs.
I think I've decided that the way I did drinking this weekend is how I'm going to proceed with drinking.
Day drinking?
Yeah, just doing it every day. No, in the sense that I'm just going to have like 1 weekend a month where I just kind of get it out of my system.
Yeah.
I found that that's the better way to do it.
Yeah.
And I let loose this weekend too. I was a full retarded man.
So did I.
From Friday to Sunday.
I went completely retarded. I went even probably more retarded than you because I started drinking at like 3 p.m. on Friday.
Oh, nice.
I was drinking at 3 p.m. on Friday in a Normie Central. I was up in the East Bay in the Bay Area, and we went to a bar or like a sports bar. It was pretty cool, pretty good time. But probably around like 4 or 5 p.m. it was like people getting off work, like guys in their 30s and like early 40s with little kids getting off work. Like there was so many like fucking kids around, and I swear to God there was every single woman there over the age of 30 was pregnant. There was like 7 pregnant women.
Nice.
And I was just getting drunk.
Yeah.
And then we went to a dive bar. I was going to say towny bar.
Yeah.
Where there was one really hot chick there, and just over the course of the night I saw her talk like friendly as if like she'd clearly known them to talk to like 25 dudes, 25 different guys.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've seen that at the Brig before. There was some lady who was like super hot. And I remember I thought like, I'm going to walk up to that lady. And then I saw 10 dudes approach her before I could even like.
Yeah. Well, there's townies in LA
like,
too.
Oh. But it was just like every dude came up and would just be like, I have to get your Instagram.
Oh, it was like, so I wasn't even referring to approaching. Like,
It was just this chick was getting approached on.
now these guys were obviously trying to fuck her, but
Yeah.
it was like they clearly all go to the same bar and see each other every week. Was
Yeah.
the kind of vibe I was
Okay,
getting. But
yeah.
but guys just approaching.
It was to the point where I was like, I'm not going to approach her.
Yeah.
I can't be seen by every other woman here being one of the guys who approached her.
That is true. That is sort of like a
Because it's like you're an idiot at that point.
it's sort of like when they drop like when they drop a piece of meat into a piranha tank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Throw one really hot, kind of trashy looking chick to get all the dudes to go approach her.
Yeah. But yeah, I retard Max hard on Friday night because
Nice.
I was at that winery at the Don't Tell, and
Yeah.
did my set, pretty fun, and then I was like, I think I'm gonna have one glass of wine,
Mm-hmm.
and then that quickly turned into about 3 before the show was even over.
Yeah.
I was pretty hammered,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was with Patrick Riley. Shout out Patrick, he's the man.
Shout out Patrick Riley, funny guy.
And we had been like joking with each other all night, but then I was drunk, and at some point he was like, "Dude, if you go down," because we were like, it was in the middle of like wine country in Paso.
Yeah.
I was like, "Dude, if you go down to that road away from the lights over here, you can see the Milky Way so clearly." And I went, "Oh yeah, man, I fucking love the Milky Way." And then he was just like, "What the hell?" He was like bummed out about it.
I love the Milky Way.
And then he was like, he like laughed about it, but then like, I think later on he was like, just like a smidge bummed that I trashed the Milky Way because he was so stoked about it. Because I remember way later in the night, we started like kind of going, the joking started like becoming ribbing after that.
Uh-huh.
And then way later in the night, it was like when we were saying goodbye, and Patrick was like, yeah, dude, it's like, tried to have one moment and Luke fucking trashed the Milky Way. And I was like, you're mad about it. And then he texted me about it too the next day. Let me see what it was a nice message, but he had to get that in there. Fair enough too.
I'll have to bring that up the next time I see him.
Yeah, he texted me Saturday at 10:48 a.m. Good hanging with you last night, player. P.S. The Milky Way is dope, you faggot. Yeah, Patrick's the man.
Yeah, he rules.
That guy crushes so hard on stage too.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
It's legit. Yeah, Central Coast.
Yeah, I got super drunk that night.
That's cool. Getting drunk in wine country.
Yeah, they gave me a bottle of wine too.
Hell yeah.
I think I did the math. They gave me around $200 worth of free wine.
Whoa. That's a bad business idea.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause they were getting drunk
Taking
too.
a dent.
But I remember at one point, it was like my last glass of wine there. And I had probably had like 5. And then the lady running it was like, would you like to try a different wine? And I was like, yeah, what do you recommend? And she was like, we have this one. It's our most expensive bottle. And I was like, yeah, I'll have some of that. That sounds good. And then she poured it for me, but I was like literally like a drunk.
Yeah.
I was like going catatonic and like not even talking at this point. And then like she poured it for me and I was like drinking it, but I didn't say anything about it. She was, is it like, do you like it? Is it good? And I was like, yeah, but in my head I was like, I'm so drunk I can't even taste it. I was like, what are you talking about? You gave me your most expensive bottle at my drunk.
To a drunk comic.
She's like, is it good? And I was like, I don't know. Probably. I'm hammered. But yeah.
Wine drunk is whole nother beast too.
It's a completely different animal.
Yeah.
And then we went to Denny's, and she bought Denny's for me, Sam, and Patrick.
She hot?
She was a woman, but
Okay.
she was very nice. I don't want to trash her.
Like the Milky Way?
Yeah, I don't want to make fun of the Milky Way. But I got the double slam burger at Denny's,
Ooh.
which is I forget. I didn't realize how big. I got like a retard meal. 'Cause
Okay.
it was.
Nice.
It's a grand slam on a burger.
I hate to break it to you, pal. You're exactly the guy this was designed for. This was used as intended. There was no issue designed exactly for what that was used for.
Yeah. I'm the demographic. It was good too. I ate the whole thing so quick.
Nice.
But it's literally, it was 2 patties, cheese, hash browns, fried egg and bacon on a burger.
Mm-hmm.
It's a retard's dream.
Nice.
It's breakfast and lunch in one go.
When we go up there, when we do a weekend in Slow, we'll bring the podcast and we'll get Sam on the pod.
Yeah, that's.
Sam Goldstein,
Can't wait.
one of the best characters of all time.
Nobody like him. He's got that. What's that quote in Fear and Loathing? Too weird to live, too rare to die.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll get Sam on the pod. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun show. It was a good time. Sam had food poisoning the next day.
Nice.
I had to skedaddle. He bailed on all of our plans, but it's all right.
Cool.
And he was like violently throwing up in the bathroom. I was like, I think I'm gonna go.
He doesn't even drink.
I know,
He's
but
got
he got
food
the. I think he got food poisoning from Denny's
Oh god.
because he got the buffalo chicken tenders,
Ooh.
which, like, I mean, looking at those
Sounds
things
pretty-
on the plate, I'm
sounds
like,
pretty good.
they look good, but it's also the kind of thing where you're like, that looks like a risk, and
Yeah.
it did not pay off.
Can't go too off board at Denny's. I guess, yeah, Denny's getting buffalo chicken is kind of crazy.
It's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
You want to stick to the breakfast items or a burger, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Once you start veering off into like, oh, I think I'm
I'll get
gonna
the
get the,
pastrami. I'll get the French onion soup.
or even I've seen people hit the, oh, can I get the salmon? Which is
Oh,
like, what the
good.
fuck
You're
are you
fucking-
doing, dude?
They should undercook that shit if you order salmon. That's a fucking evolution right there. How did you
Did I ever
ordering the salmon at Denny's?
Did I ever tell you when I was bombing on a date one time and I asked this girl, I was like, somehow Denny's got brought up and she was like, I don't really like Denny's. And I said, what's your go-to order? And she went, I just said I don't like it.
Chicks hate Denny's.
Yeah, they do kind of hate
They
Denny's.
hate Denny's. They hate all of the best food.
I think they just hate how much dudes like it.
Yeah, probably.
Because
Yeah.
Denny's, at least in my last relationship, was
Am I gonna have to compete with this?
Denny's in my last relationship was I didn't plan a date night, but we're
Yeah.
going out, and then we're going to Denny's, dude.
I guess you do have to consider that for all of the restaurants or the places that guys love getting like greasy drunk food at, every woman has had a horrible experience with a man there. You really got to be mindful.
Yeah.
That's something funny about that I never even crosses my mind about like the amount of things that you probably bring up on a date or when talking to a woman that remind them of guys they had horrible experiences
Yeah.
with, and you just have no idea what's going on, and you just be like, yeah, Denny's, man. Denny's is the best. You ever get oh man, you gotta get Grand Slam, right? And she's just thinking back.
You gotta get the slam burger.
She's thinking back to when a guy punched her across the table at Denny's.
Yeah.
She's thinking back to when she went on a date with your brother at a Denny's.
You're dating your brother's ex-girl. Your brother's 9 years older than you.
My brother's 9 years old. She went on a date. My kid brother.
But yeah, women they don't like those spots.
No.
It's honestly
And if they
kinda-
do-
it's a bit of a red flag
Yeah.
if they do.
I was just about to say.
It's not awesome.
Yeah.
A woman should be like, you
Yeah.
need to take me to like a nice new
Yeah.
restaurant. You don't want her to be like, what are you getting at Denny's? You want to split that?
Yeah.
Because then it's like, oh,
Or in the rare occasion when a girl likes something like Denny's, she's got a really cool dad and she likes her dad a lot.
that's true. That's also another factor.
Yeah. That's rare though.
That's not common.
You don't meet ladies that be liking their dads, especially in Los Angeles.
No, I've
Good
actually
Lord.
met a good amount of ladies who like their dads. That's actually kind of been my the tractor beam for the last like years. Just ladies who are like, yeah, my dad's cool.
Yeah, I've met a few that don't like that don't be liking their dads. I mean, my perception might also be skewed by female comics.
That's true.
Yeah,
Female comics hate their dads most of the time.
Yeah.
My dad's
No,
a good guy.
yeah, I guess you're right. A lot of the women in LA, like the white women specifically, they kind of like reluctantly like their dads. Like they won't admit to their friends that they like their dads.
Yeah. But I've met a decent amount of women in LA who are like, my dad's great.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool.
That's nice. Yeah.
And they're like, I only do hand stuff. Like, okay.
There's the rub.
I'm cool with hand stuff, though. Just putting that out there.
Hand stuff's cool.
Hand stuff isn't bad.
No. Hand stuff's nice.
Hand stuff's cool because you can do hand stuff with yourself.
Yeah.
There's glass half full in it right now.
Yeah. No, hand stuff's all right. But yeah, getting pussy's better though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get some pussy.
We should go do that sometime. We should go get pussy.
I thought I had some pussy in the bag. I got some, well, not really, but when I flew up to Oakland, I was talking to this lady. I told you about this a little bit, but I chatted with this lady the entire flight.
Oh, yes.
Never had that happen before. Never done that with a single person where I met a stranger on a plane, but it was literally, I realized she was married part of the way through while we were sitting down, but I started talking in line and we happened to sit right
Her
next to each
husband
other.
came up and face fucked her in front of and she went, I'm married, by the way.
Yeah. And then she's a guy's face fucking her and she goes, I'm married, by the way. And then I'm like, I look down at the ring. Like, oh, shit.
Of course.
Yeah. But honestly, it was
the pilot face fucking her.
It felt like a date because it was like an hour flight.
Yeah.
And I kind of, look, sorry for the fella out there. And honestly, I did invite them to the driveway show, so I hope they never watch this. But I was kind of treating it like it was a date and like flirting a little bit.
Well.
It felt exactly like a date, honestly. Yeah. And then I was kind of like, she told me about one of her single friends, and I was like, well, you'll have to set me up with her, obviously. And then she was like, we got off the plane, and she told me she had deleted, she didn't have Instagram downloaded on her phone. And I didn't. I have a flip phone. It doesn't.
Nice.
My iPhone wasn't connected to the internet. And when we were literally standing in line because her friend Johnny, my friend who I was coming with, was seated. His seat was way back, and her friend was in the back too, and they fucked. He raped her, nice. And so we were just like waiting for them to come out. And I was like, it literally felt like asking for the Instagram when I asked for the Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, you and your husband should come to the show sometime. Because I told her about the show, and she was like, oh yeah, totally. I was like, and she was like, well, I don't have Instagram on my phone. I was like, well, I don't have Instagram on my phone either. And then she told me her name. She was like, oh yeah, just search my name. And then I requested to follow her later that day, and she hasn't followed me back.
That's all right.
Yeah.
She was married anyways.
Yeah. But I wanted her to.
You find her and rape her.
I wanted her to send me with her friend.
Or that too. You can do that too.
But yeah, it was cool though. It was a good time.
There's nothing like chatting it up with. That's dad maxing, honestly.
It is. Yeah.
To make a friend on a plane.
Oh yeah, yeah, big time.
And my dad doesn't. My dad actually always finds himself sat next to like somebody who's farting on the plane. He said one time an Asian woman fell asleep next, like an old Asian lady, and she was like leaning her ass and farting at him the entire
my
time
God.
while she was asleep. And my dad was like, "What the fuck?" Or he gets sat down next to the tallest, fattest guy on the plane. You'll see my dad. He'll like sit in his middle seat, and then you'll just see a guy this much taller than him sit down.
That's great.
But yeah.
But yeah, I like talking to a lady on a plane. It was nice.
Yeah, they have to reciprocate.
Yeah. Anyways, if that marriage doesn't work out, baby, let me know about your friend.
Then let me know if that marriage doesn't work out.
What are we at? I'm at 49. Let me check on the cam.
Yeah, make sure the camera's still on.
Camera's still on?
Pat turned it off when he came up.
He turned it off with his belly. Tapped it. All right, we can run another 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Oscars were on last night.
Yeah, I was hammered at a bar.
It's gay shit. That shit was gay as hell.
I don't have the capacity for the Oscars.
No, of course not.
I don't care
chicks.
about movies.
No.
I like art less and less as I get older.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like fiction books. I don't like new movies.
Yeah.
I like reading about getting pussy.
In history, psychology.
Yeah.
I like some philosophy.
Yeah, all that stuff gets better as you get
Yeah.
older. When you're younger, it's like, what is he
Yeah.
talking about, dude?
I am reading Lonesome Dove right now, Western novel. It's
You did tell me about that.
fucking so awesome.
And that chick sounds pretty hot in that
the
book,
chick in
too.
it, the whore in it is awesome.
Nice.
She's I'm not even she's just so cool. The town prostitute.
Did I tell you about that guy at the brig the other night where he walked up with that girl to me and Jack?
Yeah.
And then they were like talking to us. I think they were just bullshitting or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, Jack was talking to the dude, and then I was talking to the girl.
I saw that.
I wasn't getting like that kind of vibe from her, but it was still just
Yeah.
like, whatever, talk to her.
Yeah.
And then she walked away, and then that guy leaned into us, and he's like, why the fuck aren't you two like getting pussy right now? And then Jack goes, well, what are you doing with that girl? And he goes, she's like my best friend. And then we were like, okay, we'll see you around.
Yeah, that's trouble.
Yeah, you can't be talking about your best friend.
That's the other side of wedding season right there, my friend.
Yeah, that is the other side of it.
You want to enjoy wedding season? Welcome to your life, pal. Welcome to your best friend at the bar.
Yeah, I don't want.
I've seen it. I've seen the other side of my. My brother's got this friend group. This is no disrespect to Mark here. He's probably listening, but because he's got one of those like big college friend groups where there's like fucking 50 people who know each other and live in the same city or whatever. And you'll see like sometimes the chicks will be like, these guys, you guys gotta go talk to them. They'll do like almost like they're your mom.
Yeah.
Where they're like kind of maybe I actually haven't seen that specifically from them, but it's that kind of
Yeah, I know what you mean.
and I'm generalizing a little bit here, but yeah, it's like where like girls try to set up their guy friends who they would never fuck. And it's
Yeah,
like,
well, that's how it goes.
yeah.
If you're in the position, whatever position in life you're in where you're not getting pussy and then
Yeah.
ladies start trying to hook it up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I remember I said that.
Oh.
I straight up said that one time where I was hanging out at our friends. We were friends with these chicks in college, and we would go over to their house a lot and hang out. And we had this one guy who was in our friend group who was a virgin, and the girls were all he wasn't there, but the girls were all sitting down, and they were like, we gotta find him someone to like get laid or something. And I was like, why don't you guys do it? We can solve this problem right here.
Fuck him. Yeah, no, nobody's.
No, I never fuck that faggot. I just see him more as a faggot. Oh my
just
god!
more of a faggot to me.
Oh my god, Jack! No, he's oh my god! I've known him forever. He's like a faggot to me.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I really just see you as more of a faggot. No, but like, you're my favorite faggot.
Can we? I'm so flattered. I think we would really can we just be faggots?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good too.
I really see you more as a faggot.
You're really just more of a faggot to me. It is funny because I was reading this book about psychology where they were talking about how people are just like basically kind of just old bullshit about like people are tribal, whatever. We run in packs.
Yeah.
But it is funny for us to talk about the groups of like 50 people.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, that's a tribe, whatever.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then it's me, you, and Pat just be like, aren't they fucking gay? That's our pack.
Yeah, what's
like our pack isn't bigger, but only because we can't stop saying rape and faggot and retard all the time.
What's our evolutionary fucking equivalent? Yeah, what the comedian podcaster of the
You really
the
die
Stone
on a hill.
Age.
You really die on a hill socially for this. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be in the group of 50 people.
Yeah. No, what we would have been, because we would have been in a tribe, we would have never actually met each other. So we would have just been alone in the tribe that we were born in, and then just been like calling everyone faggots.
Did you stop calling everyone a faggot? Oh,
We're not giving you food, bro.
You have to go hunt. You can't stay here and joke about rape and retards all day.
Only it's an effect of modernity that guys like us are able to make friends with other guys like us.
Because somebody invented stand-up comedy. But yeah. It's a cooler tribe.
Yeah, it's fun, more fun tribe.
Yeah,
Sick ass
honestly.
tribe. Us and 266 of our closest friends.
Yep. Hey man, us and 11,000 in our close.
True. Drop the follow on Instagram. And hey, if you're still listening right now, come to our show in Costa Mesa next week.
Yes, March 26th.
March 26th.
Costa Mesa, I believe 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Be there.
And if you're down in San Diego, I'll be doing a show in San Diego the next night. And if you're in LA, the night after that, Driveway Comedy Show, March 28th.
And if you're in Long Beach this Thursday, March 9th, you're probably going to post this afterwards. So
This Thursday. I'll try and get it up pretty quick this week.
yeah, if you're in Long Beach this Thursday, March whatever day that is, come down to Long Beach.
What show is that?
Tiki Haha Bamboo
All right,
Club.
all right. It's a good
I think
show.
it's going-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bamboo Club.
Senrude!
Christian Senrude! Hell yeah.
You met Joe Kelman, right?
Yeah.
And he like quit stand up in Orange
Uh-huh.
County, but he sent me and Pat a voice memo one time where he was just like, yeah, man, I use this app to track my sleeping and it records me throughout the night if I like start talking in my sleep, and here's what it captured. And he sent us a clip of him just going, Senru.
That is
Christian Senru.
that is so insane. Just a random comment from Long Beach.
Yeah. It was a bit, but it was still funny.
It's funny.
Senru. Christian Senru.
I'm apparently a big sleep talker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I don't know. Apparently my ex-girlfriend would ask me questions and stuff, though, while I was sleep talking.
That's kind of a scary one.
It's horrifying, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a sleep talker. I had a buddy who was a sleep talker in high school. We'll still see him every now and then.
I've never had, like, an embarrassing slip-up that I know of anyone being like, dude, you know what you're saying? But I have had girls who, like, I've hung out...
you totally reenacted getting molested last night.
I have had some girls where, like, it's, like, it ain't nothing serious. That might be, like, a first or second night. They're like, you talk in your sleep. And you're just,
Yeah. It's a tough one.
when I go, you're only a side piece.
Christian Senru.
Christian You talk about Christian Senrude in your sleep.
Shout out Christian Senru, by the way.
Shout out Christian.
He's a cool guy.
I'll have to hit him up to get on that show. In a few weeks, when you see me posting that I'm doing the Bamboo Club in Long Beach.
But yeah, I had a buddy who would talk in his sleep in high school, and I remember him and my other friend, we were like 9th grade, and they both slept over, and me and my other friend were just like up watching TV, but he fell asleep, and then he started going, you want me to play piano with my feet? You want me to play the piano with my feet right now? I can do it. And we're like, what? And he's just like, Jewish people. All right, he's asleep.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I've never recorded my sleep talking.
Do it sometime. See what you're saying.
Yeah.
It could be scary.
I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah, I don't really want to know what I would say either.
Luke's a faggot.
Jake's a retard.
All right, what are we at here? 59? Want to call it? That was pretty fun.
Dude, let's make it to the full hour. Come on, dude. We got 30 seconds left.
30 seconds.
Oh,
All right,
let's do a shout out. Let's see if
shout out.
Let's see if there's any loyal followers.
How's the reel we posted today doing?
I didn't even know we posted one
I
today.
posted a trial.
Oh, okay.
of the one of shout out Ase.
Yeah, shout out Osik.
Shout out Ase Cannon. He was in one of our sketches. He played the Black Leprechaun.
Actually did
What's
got
it
some
at?
views. Yeah, like 72 likes. It's not bad.
Yeah, actually, that's not terrible. Not doing it. You can
let's
honestly
see.
repost it. But yeah, shout out Ase Cannon. Funny guy. I think we got him on a driveway coming up, actually.
Good. He's the man.
We at least wanted to get him on, but yeah. Ase's cool.
But
Shout out Kyle Naughton from
shout
last
out
week's
Kyle
pod.
Naughton, yes. Shout out Zach Van Wingerden. He liked the last sketch of the one-upper and then
Nice.
commented, "Funny until the last one."
What was the last
The
Oh.
joke about pro-life.
Nice.
Just, yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'll take that. It's kind of just
That's
honest.
actually kind of what I like. I
It's
like to hear
decent
that.
criticism.
Yeah.
It's like, I like this until the last part. It's like, all right. Thanks, man. Oh, I like the comment. There you
Shout
go.
out to that, brother.
So thanks, Zach. We appreciate the constructive feedback on the sketches. Keep it coming.
All right, and shout out to Patrick.
Yeah, shout out to Patrick. We'll be holding the memorial service soon.
Yeah.
He did die in his sleep about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We just got word.
We just got a text from him.
I'm dead.
All right, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all those who celebrate.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
All right, peace out.